come on then, Tony, with that van. Right, I'm on my way to meet Josh Whale today at 1 o'clock. I don't like to brag about this, to be honest, because it's a bit cringe, isn't it? But you know, everybody knows that I've got a business relationship with K Official, and they asked me if I wanted to do clothes and Porky line. So it's a bit cringe, isn't it, mate? But I said yeah. And that was about 6 months ago, and I think that it's gone alright. So thank you to all them that bought Porky hoodies, t-shirts, tracky tops, tracky bottoms and beanie hats. They're selling well at the moment. Beanie hats are going well. I can explain it. There's 150 quid here for Josh's gym. Now his dad can probably get 10 pair of gloves for that, for gym, and I did say, look, I'm not really bothered about any commission on clothes, because I didn't think anybody would buy any, to be honest, and people will be saying, oh, I bet you're gutted about that 150 quid. No, not really, because like I said, I didn't game boxing for money. If it were about money, I'd be registered for views, wouldn't I? Because views are picking up now, aren't they, really? And there ain't that much money in it, but it's not what I'm about. But obviously I'd like to be involved with somebody who's going to turn pro with somebody, whether it be Dennis or anybody. I'd like to have an input in the kid's career, and I suppose it's a sense of achievement, isn't it, if somebody can win a title. So that would be nice, wouldn't it? But if not, I'm happy as I am. I'm not in poorhouse, am I? But it's nice to be involved in it, and you know, it's nice to speak to people about boxing, isn't it? I speak to people regular, you know, people who are world champions and people who've trained, people who've been world champions, who've trained world champions. You know, I do have good relationships with people like that, and also I know some top lads who train amateurs. You know, a couple in London, there's a couple up here, and who train pros. So it's nice to just bounce, be around, isn't it? Porky the man on the boxing scene. I'm a bit of a clown, really, aren't I, with a camera, and sort of barged his way in. But yeah, I enjoy it, don't I? You know, and I'm obviously trying my best to get my channel going on. I mean, there's not wrong with trying, is there? Not wrong with trying, but we're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see where we end up. But at this moment in time, things are going all right. To say I don't do no interviews, I'm quite happy with numbers, actually, because I've just been sent an email, and we've done 12 months now since the first video, November 27th. So 12 months, we're over 240,000 views. So that's like 20,000 views a month. So 20,000 views a month for people who want to listen to. Let's cut out again. Oh, it's that button, isn't it? Why don't people just leave cars alone when they're at the traffic lights? They just tick over, don't they? But we're averaging over 20,000 views per month, and over 100 people a month have joined. So 12 months was 1,200 people. So might even be more now. So we're averaging 100 people a month joining, and like I just said, over 20,000 views a month. So considering I didn't really start trying with channel until April, I think that's alright, because we were only on about 20 odd thousand, weren't we, in April? So I'm happy. I'm happy, very, very happy. And I like to think that next year, you know, we might, if we can hit I don't know what my target is really. I mean, does it matter anyway? Because it's only the same hardcores that are watching, isn't it? You know, the proper fans. That's what I call proper fans. We don't know casuals watching, do we, boys and girls? But I don't know if I could. See, because we're not registered for views, so views don't matter, does it? But I don't know, if you start doing loads of views, I suppose it could make you have a big ego, couldn't it? I suppose that could happen, couldn't it? Is that better? Is that brighter? That's brighter, isn't it? But at this moment in time, it don't really matter views. I'm more bothered about people giving me input. I'm going to go through all questions, because what I do with questions, I let them all build up, and then we do a pick best 50 questions. I am maybe guilty of picking questions where it's people round here, because it is sort of a round here channel, isn't it? South Yorkshire, and I suppose I am guilty of just talking about South Yorkshire boxing, because there is boxing all over the country, not just round here. But we'll see, won't we? But I'll pick a variety of questions in the next few days when I do it. I'm going to but the offers are coming in daily for people wanting to come on channel, wanting to talk on channel, but most of the time it's people ringing me up and saying, oh, have you heard about this, or will you put this out, because they're wanting to stick knifing on somebody else, and I don't want to be that guy that causes that. I'd rather find out for myself and say it myself, because if I'm going to say something, I'd rather say it to somebody's face. Probably why I've got teeth knocked out and ear bit off in it. I'd rather probably got too much bottle on it. I'd rather say it to somebody's face rather than say it behind the back. It's like I've said, people have been critical about you, haven't they, to me, and saying that I haven't hammered Yui on my channel. I said what I had to say to Peter at airport, and he took it on board. And you know, a lot of people didn't want to say what they felt. I said what I felt, and you know, we've moved on, haven't we? You know, I've spoke to Peter this morning. He's all right. You know, they're going to go again in January. Yui's still round about number 10 in here with WBC and IBF. Still ranked 10, is he? Provisionally 10 with IBF for December. So it's all good, isn't it? So he's in top 10 world contenders in 2 governing bodies. But he had a bad night at office. But people keep emailing me saying, oh, you should hammer Yui, it was terrible, that performance. I've gone over it and I'm not going to go over it again. So people who keep emailing me that, I'm not going to bring it up, because I've covered it once, and I've covered it with Peter, and that's it. What do you want me to do? Go up to Peter and say terrible things and cause problems? I'm not going to do that, am I? I'm not that type of person. I have said my bit in past about certain fighters. What I don't like are frauds, when people are saying they're this and saying they're that, like Bellew. I mean, people said to me overnight in this pub, you keep getting Tony Bellew and hammering on your channel. I said, once hammering done it, 4 pay-per-views. See, you've triggered me again. And Tony Bellew's 2 world title wins are Makabu, who's never done anything and ain't never gonna do anything, and BJ Flores, who's never done anything and ain't never gonna do anything. They're Tony Bellew's world title wins. But yet he's wanting press conferences and big media plugs to say that he's retiring. Oh, he's going to be missed, isn't he? With 2 wins like that in world titles. Oh my God. You could not make it up. You couldn't make it up. Well, that's boxing, isn't it? You've got young kids now who ring me and they say, Porky, I'm going to go pro with so and so and so and so, and I'll say he's a good trainer. Can you get me on channel? I say, if you want to come on channel, you can. This is because Cougan Cassius, we've been in touch with him and they haven't got back to us. So why would you get in touch with him? He lives miles away. Oh, we drive all the way to Essex to get on his channel. So well, you wonder it's one at top 5 in the world, isn't it? But then people now think that they have to befriend people like Cougan Cassius, or get on the right side of people like Rob Tebbert, so they big them up. So I don't agree with that. It should be about talent. It shouldn't be about that. But then again, boxing's been going for years, hasn't it? Whereas powerful promoters can get people world title shots, and yet you've got people like Frank Warren and Barry Hearn who did their utmost best to keep Nigel Benn and Christopher Livingston Eubanks away from Errol Bomber Graham, who never won a world title, may I add. But that's just boxing, isn't it? There's loads of kids like that. There's kids that couldn't lace Josh Wales' boots that have won world titles. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Anyway, we're now in sunny Mexborough. Oh no, it's a dead end. Well, that's good, isn't it? What time is it? Oh, 1:15, plenty of time. Oh, wheel spinning there. Wheel spinning. I used to go mad for wheel spins when I was a young'un. Can I get up there? Excuse me, sweetheart, can I get up there and go left?
Yeah.
Can I go up there, right?
You can only turn left.
Alright, sweetheart, cheers. You can't get no grip, can you, in wet in these cars? And you've got a powerful car and you try and get your foot down. You just wheel spin, don't they? But... oh. Like an old TVR, that. I always wanted a TVR, but they were about 8 a gallon, which is not good, is it? Get him trying to race me. Go on, get gone, boy. Woo! What are you doing, love? See, this is what's wrong with women drivers. Look at that there. Look at that there. How bad is that? 30 mile an hour in a 50 and she's in fast lane. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm going to meet Josh Whale now. I want to give him this money and hopefully have a bit of a chat. I don't even know if I'm banned from here actually. I might be banned. Not been in for a bit. I've sorted it, I think. I'm sure I've been in since. So that's it, if you get some drink down you, start saying what you think. People just turf you out, don't they? Or in my case, they just put you on pub watch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at what you're doing, mate. Fucking dickhead. Is it up there? Which way is it now? I've come the wrong way, haven't I? Can I get up there? Oh, it's this way, isn't it? Do you know what? I think, do you know what Frank said to me overnight? He goes, oh Russ, do you know when you're going out and you're having a few drinks? I goes, yeah. He goes, well, you go out, don't you, and you drink to excess? I said, well, yeah. You know, I like to wake up in fields and that, Frank. He goes, yeah, well, every time you go out and you're drinking like that and partying, because obviously everybody knows I used to have a party and that, but I don't no more. Because, I don't think I can get up there either. Oh, it's up this way, innit? I don't know more because Peter pulled me and he said to me like, you've been partying, and I said, you're not going to lie to Peter Fury, are you? And I went, well, yeah, like, do you know what? I've come the wrong way here. I've come the wrong way. Can I get all the way back round? Fucking one way system. He said, have you been partying like? I said, well, yeah. And ever since then, I've kept my head down. It's alright, it's just that if you get too much drink down you get into rows, don't you? But if you've been partying, apart from being paranoid and looking out at windows at night, you just come home, don't you? You don't get munchies or out, you just go home, go upstairs, don't you? I'm doing it this sort of time, but you don't, you tend to not cause no trouble. I don't cause any trouble, mate. If I've had loads of drink, I can. That's how I got that big prison sentence, innit? For loads of drink down, mate, going around in groups when I was a young'un. It's not good, is it? It's not good at all. But I'm going to be late here, 10 to 1. Go on, mate, get in your lane. Right, go off, we're off. Well, that were a close one, wasn't it? Why is it when you go up somebody's arsehole, right, and look at him here, look at him there, he didn't want to speed then, did he? You're up somebody's arse and they're in fast lane and we just slam brakes on, don't we? And then when you get by them on the inside, they want to come flying up at the side here, don't they? Had to come all the way around there. Unbelievable. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying there, Frank's right, I think, that you do lose some brain cells. He says you've got millions of brain cells. You've got millions of brain cells, right? And every time you go out and you get drunk, or you just going out, you come home and you've got brain cells missing. Is that Josh there? No. You've got brain cells missing. You lose brain cells. He's probably right, you know. I think he's probably right. Yeah, I think he's right. Can I get in there? You should never park in there, surely to God. Do you know what? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Don't want to get too close to that curb. Got my wheels painted. Yeah, so the secret is, I think, not to drink, innit? That's what I think. Do you think? The secret is not to drink. So I'm not going to drink, I don't think, from now on. But anyway, let me just give Josh a ring. W, that'll be right at the end, won't it? Yeah, so what time is it? Oh, it's only 5.
Hey, this is Josh. I'm going to leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
After you finish your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Josh, I'll see you there at 1, yeah? I'm here now. Alright, mate. No worries. See you in there, yeah? Oh, I forgot my cue! Alright, no worries. I'll turn the phone off. Yeah, so, yeah, so that drinking, it's no good, is it, in that party, and you have to grow out of it, don't you? But so all you people who want to party and drink, when you get in your car next day, you forget things. You know what it is? You might have 50 things to do in a day, but you might forget 5 because you've been out night before. Well, that's what my mate Frank Smith reckons from Bury. He reckons that you lose brain cells, and do you know what? I think he's probably right. Could you imagine how many brain cells I've lost going out? If I've been going out since I was 18-year-old, 18, 19, probably 19. Probably drinking, going out drinking, so 19, so I'm 48. So let's say 30 year going out. Take 10 years off for served in prison. So I've been drinking and going out 20 years. And partying 7 of them 20. So I decided I'm not going to party. I thought I'd buy myself a nice car. Or a nicer car. Instead of going out and getting it spending money on rubbish or taking groups of people out, because I always have hangers on, don't I? But yeah. But anyway, let's go straight to helmets of the month. Let's go straight to helmets of the month instead of just talking utter nonsense. Now, all helmet votes are in for November, so I put this video is going to go out the 1st, which is Saturday. It's Friday tomorrow, but I'll make sure this video goes out Saturday morning first. Helmets of the month then for November is as follows. These are the votes. God, I don't even know if I'm going to mention number 1. My eyes nearly popped out. But the number 1 person's only had votes in the last few days, and number 2. They never usually get votes. But anyway, so we've got a total big change. But anyway, in at 15, Barry Hearn, aka Bazza, aka businessman, aka loves a pound out. Bazza's in at number 15. Now, I like Bazza as well, but I can only go on what people are voting. Look at him here, is he going to run into me? What is he doing, him here? Look how close he is. Look at that. Oh, what a driver he is. Here, mate, don't you be running into me, mate. What a driver he is. I would have crossed into me, then I'm a crap parker. Bazza's number 15. Barry Hearn. What can you do? Worth 110 million quid apparently. Could you imagine it? Eddie Hearn getting his hands on all that one day? We'd never hit last of it, would we? All you'd hear was Private Jet Eddie. But anyway, Barry Hearn's number 5 for pound Porky's helmet of the month. Number 15, sorry. Number 14, Frank Warren. Frank. Do you know why Frank's number 14 this month? A few people were complaining that when Rob Tebber interviewed him, do you know what he did? Rob asked him about Stubhub and he just cut him dead. He gave him that stare, you know, the fish eyes stare. He gave him that. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Frank's a helmet. So, but, you know, I don't make the votes up there, they all come in from other people. Number 13, he's back again. For all these comments he's been coming out with him and his mate this last couple of weeks. He's been full on, hasn't he? Hot Stig in at number 13, back with a vengeance after missing a month. Stig is back. I've got a soft spot for Stig actually. You know, he's passionate about his sport. He's a passionate London cab driver. You've got to do things with passion, haven't you? I think so anyway. I'm passionate about what I do. You know, if I buy a car, it has to be best polished, wheels balanced, no scratches on it, wheels done, remapped, K&M filter, plastic, you know, silicone piping and all that. I'm like that. Magic trees, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So if anybody's got a company out there and you want to send me some magic trees, feel free. Or even if you're an outlet, I'll give you a mention. We love a magic tree. We prefer magic trees rather than a weekly sponsor money. You don't get taxed on that, do you? No, but Stig in at number 13, the Stig. Closely followed by number 12, Asgi Tair, T-A-I-R. People, right, send me emails and they're going on about Asgi. Asgi's passionate about boxing, innit? People should leave him alone, man. The guy's passionate. You know, he dedicated his friendship to Tyson Fury, hasn't he? But, you know, he's been voted in. So, Asgi Tair from Derby, you are a helmet. I'm sorry, mate, but that's just how it goes, isn't it? That's just how it goes. But in at number 11, Jake Wood. Jake Wood, oh my god. How cringe are you, Jake Wood? You are the cringeinator. Jake Wood, aka the cringeinator. That's what people call Jake Wood, innit? The cringeinator. I've got a spot there, see it? Put some toothpaste on it this morning, it's going to pop out into like a kernel custard. But Jake Wood, you are a helmet. Turn your head, mate, stop being nosy, ain't you ever seen a camera? Jake Wood's number 11. Number 10, Rob Tebbert. I don't do the votes, Rob, you've been voted in. I did send you a text the other day, Rob, saying, Rob, why don't you ask Frank Warren about his bankruptcy? I mean, people keep saying, don't they, Rob Tebbert's best interviewer in world boxing. Hatman Strikes Back says that, and he's got a good audience. People are saying Rob Tebbert, there's nobody better than Rob Tebbert at asking boxing questions, but Rob Tebbert had Frank Warren sat down for half an hour, never asked him anything about the bankruptcy. We're on front pages of some newspapers, but he didn't ask him. Why's that? Coogan didn't ask him either. So, can somebody tell me why? So that's why you're in, Rob. That's why you've been voted in. People have voted you in. The last few days, the votes that you've had, Rob's unbelievable, mate. So, but he is good at his job, Rob Tebbert, so he has to be given respect. But he's been voted in. If you don't like it, he's got my number. Feel free to call me, Rob. It's good to talk. Can't see it. Oh, is that better? Is that better? That's better. We should go into the club, shouldn't we, in a minute? Let's have a look. Number 9, Trish Dixon. Trish Dixon. He's had access to Frank Warren as well all week and never done anything about it. Why don't these people just ask? Why don't these people ask the right questions? Why? I don't know, do I? But they're not asking them, are they? And fans are upset. So I'm prepared to say it, aren't I? So if I see him, I'll see Trish Dixon, I'll tell him to his face, old big arms. You don't bother me about him. He's not going to get tested for a drug test, is he? But like I said, if I've got something to say, I'll say it. They've got opportunities to ask these people about Stubhub. Rob Tebbert did ask Frank, but he battered him off, and then all he had to say, well Frank, what it is, Stubhub have got their logo on their website and they're selling Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder tickets. Here's the link, Frank. What have you got to say about that? Rob never pushed it. Trish Dixon didn't even ask him. And neither did any of them others. Gareth Davis, Coogie Bear, none of them. So that's how it goes, isn't it, I'm afraid. Which brings me to number 8, Gareth Davis. Gareth, have you been on this before, Gareth? You seem to. These people are in public eye lately, aren't they? And that's probably why they're gonna get votes, but because they're in the mix at the moment, aren't they? Now, when you've got people not asking the right questions, fans get upset. Everybody's seen Frank going mad about Stubhub, going mad, and that's why this video is going to be called Helmets of the Month and Frank Warren's Stubhub issue, bankruptcy issue. Frank Warren, it's all over the newspapers. They're saying they want to serve papers on him, Her Majesty's Royal Customs. And Deontay Wilder fight with Tyson Fury's, Stubhub are selling tickets for it. Why isn't Frank answering questions about this? Because he's hammered Eddie Hearn about it. He's had MPs asking questions in House of Commons and been waving emails about, and then once he's involved with it, silence. Frank Warren, you're a hypocrite. I was beginning to like you, Frank, but you're a hypocrite. You can't do that. So, number 7, Spencer Fearon. Usually higher than that, Spencer Fearon, but Spencer Fearon, you are in the mix as a helmet. I don't even need to tell people about you, Spencer. I don't even need to tell people about Spencer Fearon. We know he's a helmet. Number 6,